Step out of your mind. Step out of your step out of your mind. Step up, step out of your mind. out of your mind. Out. Step out, step out, step out, step out. Out of your, out, up, step, 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 up, out of your mind. Step, step up, step up, step up, step out of your mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, elephants and squirrels, this is DJ Raviesta here on Rhinos Inc. Gaming. And tonight we're going to be having a special time here. We're going to do something a little bit interesting. It's been a while since I streamed Animal Crossing, so for you guys who have subscribed to the channel for Animal Crossing, my apologies, it's been a while. But tonight we're going to have something really fun. We are going to be checking out a Spirited Away themed island, which is going to be really cool. I hope you guys enjoy that. Quick disclaimer though, I have seen part of the island before, just part of it, not all of it, and I am just looking forward to seeing what it is looking like now. So guys, this is going to be a lot of fun, and shout outs to everyone who is here at the moment. I appreciate it. And yo, hello Daniel, welcome to the stream, my guy. And there's a little bit of feedback. Okay, well thank you for letting me know. Let me try and resolve that. Let me know if the feedback goes away, my friend. I definitely don't want that to be commonplace today. Alright, so like I was saying, Spirited Away themed Animal Crossing island here, and our host, technically, who's going to be taking us on this tour is my wonderful friend Sam. So Sam, how are you doing tonight?
Hello, I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Thank you so much for letting me on here, and I look forward to sharing my island with you.
Absolutely, and I look forward to being able to, take part in getting to see it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yo, shoutouts to Lilac Beetle. Welcome to the stream. So guys, we're pretty much ready to get going on this magical, fantastical, spiritual journey. Yeah, I had to go there. And let's get right over to Sam's island. She already has her gate open, ready to go. So let's do it.
I look forward to seeing how my island looks from the perspective over top with the airplane.
Oh yeah, it's always nice to get to see that. Like, I always think about, like, does my island look good? You know, like when people are coming over, it's like, are they seeing the good parts, the bad parts?
Exactly.
All those weeds over there in that corner, are they seeing those? Alright, so we're going to talk to Orville here. We're going to visit someone, of course. And so, like, Sam, I'm really excited to see what you've done with this island, because, like, you showed this to me, I think maybe like a month and a half ago when it wasn't fully finished. So,
yeah.
but what I saw And I'm not kidding you guys. What I saw was amazing. Yes, I'm going to hype you up. And like, I really just, I want to see what's here now. Like, what does the finished product look like?
I've been working quite a bit to be able to get it all finished, and I'm very excited.
And I'm sure everyone's going to absolutely enjoy it. So let's make our way over. And okay, so Lilac's saying there's still a bit of feedback. So I'm gonna see if maybe I can resolve that. Okay, so we have a bit of time while we're moving over to the island. So I'm gonna try and resolve this issue. So my bad, guys. Try and get this fixed. Okay. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, there still looks to be some feedback. I'm just dropping things right now. But oh my goodness, yes. Let's look at that view, everybody. Like, look at that view. Like, that is an awesome, awesome looking island right there.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think maybe I figured it out. I think maybe. Let me know if there's still feedback, guys. I'm trying to do what I can here. I'm really trying. Okay, so we're here. We made it. We are on the island. And look, it's Sam. Hey, Sam.
Hi. So I think it might be best to start from the right side and just kind of work our way over.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, let's do that.
So as you saw when you were flying over, I have my my rainbow garden, which was actually one of the first things I did on this island. I had collected a lot of flowers from friends, and ultimately just decided to do this garden. I got the idea off of Pinterest, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then I decided to do like this little pagoda over here with a picnic, because it just looked, it was too much of a fun space to leave it empty, you know?
Yeah, like, and that's really good because, like, one of the things I kind of struggle with is figuring out how to fill up empty spaces sometimes. And
Yes.
yeah, this is a really good way to do it. Something, you know, simple and subtle like this, where it still adds a bit more to the island. I like that. I really do.
Well, and it's also, it can be difficult with the smaller spaces like that because there isn't a whole lot you can do, but I had the item, so I figured why not?
Yeah, you might as well go for it.
I've got a nice little bench here, and then right across the bridge,
Mm-hmm.
I have my campsite, which is recently upgraded.
Ooh, okay.
And I added some fun little areas, and then I decided I wanted to add a kids area because I remember a lot growing up when I would go to summer camp. Anytime we had free time, we would play. You know, when we weren't learning things, if you will. And so I figured, why not add this little fun area that's kind of like a playground?
Yeah, it's nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, oh man, that's giving me flashbacks to when I was a kid and just, you know, recess and just getting to go play outside and everything. Like, this is nice. This is cool.
You. And then I decided to do a little glow pool over here. So I had collected the glow moss, but my favorite part is when you touch it, it just explodes with the glow, and I think that's a lot of fun.
I like that.
Yeah.
So I think I might be coming over to your island to just, like, touch this. That's what I'll do. So, Danny, since I know you're watching, my friend, the hand carts are out. Moss pool is in. This is the new, the new hand cart, if you will. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I might upload a video about that later on. It's gonna be stupid, and you're probably gonna be like, what is wrong with this person? And that's what I want you to think about. But anyway, moving on. What's next on our little tour here?
I have Nook's Cranny here and the Able Sisters, and I decided to add a little seating area, which I have caught some photos of Lucky, one of my residents, sitting in the seats,
Okay.
and playing with the dog, which was just great.
Oh, this is cute.
It's a cute little setup, and I wanted something simple, but also to be able, like I said, another small space to fill. And because we had the Able Sisters section, I of course had to add a sewing area, and all the machines, when you press on them, they do turn on, which I think is a lot of fun.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah, I really like them, and the sewing box opens and closes.
This is cool. Like you really have a good a good eye for detail, like 100%.
Thank you very much. And then we can actually come back over this way.
Also, shoutouts to Bree, since she says she's watching right now. Awesome.
And then we're gonna come back through this way because even though I have those stairs that go up to the house, it'll be easier for us for you to see items from the front section.
Okay.
And and as you see, KK is our resident for today because it's Saturday.
Hey, brother KK, how's it going, bro? Always bringing the good jams.
Oh yeah, I've been working on collecting his songs. So over here I added a little, something a little special for me. So I really love Totoro. He's one of my favorite characters in the Studio Ghibli franchise. And when I had initially made my campsite, I had him as the main, but then I got rid of his little sleeping section because I redid the campsite. So here's my little homage to Totoro.
Wow. This is
And this
good.
Thank you. It was kind of funny to actually be able to use the weeds as decoration because I didn't want to put any bushes or things like that would block the designs.
Right.
So, my quick little homage to Totoro. And now we get to the section that everyone has been waiting for. We are going for the Spirited Away.
Very nice. Looking forward to it. And
And
we've
the,
already got a little bit of Spirited Away here with Chihiro and Haku over here. I like that. Very nice.
I wanted that to act as like a segue into the area.
A bit of an appetizer, if you will.
Indeed. And here we have the marketplace.
Speaking of appetizers, wow, look at this, guys. Let me get a nice vantage point of that. Look at that. That is really cool. Like the verticality to it, and just the symmetry. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good.
Thank you.
And then all the different types of food here, and of course for those of you who maybe don't remember from what happened in Spirited Away, this is right before the bathhouse. So like in that older amusement park area, when Chihiro and her parents were, coming through and they started eating and all that. So wow, this looks really good, and everything looks so delicious too. I really want to mention that.
A lot of the food does look really good. I think one of my biggest struggles with this section was getting all of the stands to be different designs because I had to make sure I didn't repeat anything for my own personal preference, of course.
Wow, that must have taken you a long time.
It took a little while and a couple of checklists.
Gosh, yeah, because like everything here it literally is 100% different. All of the awnings on the different stands are different. Wow. Again, with that mentioning of your attention to detail.
I used a lot of the in-game choices as well. The options that they give for the customized designs.
Yeah.
And I also went on and I found other people's designs and was able to make very good use of those as well. So.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome that like they have that resource now where you can just go access people's custom designs and everything. It does help with making really awesome looking islands.
Agreed. And then, of course, we have to have the famous bridge before the bathhouse.
Of course.
And we've got, of course, our no-face resident here. And then we've got some more of the, I'm not really sure what they're called, actually, to be honest. But the other individuals that come to the bathhouse.
Yes.
And I bet you can guess who this is.
It's No, I'm kidding. Good old. What was her name? Oh my gosh, I'm actually forgetting now. It's Zaniba's sister. It's Yubaba. There we go. There we go. Gosh, wow. I always remember Zaniba, but never like I have to watch the movie recently for myself to remember Yubaba. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, she's the good one, so.
True.
And that leads up to my museum. But then what I wanted to do was add a little section to create the actual bathhouse. So we come back this way, and I wanted to pay homage because the Halloween items are some of my favorite items seasonally.
Oh wow, yeah. Let me just take a quick look at all of this here.
Please, absolutely.
Nice little pumpkin patch, and look at this little. Look at this painting here. Look at that. It's awesome. And then we got the little
I made a whole
tree.
little orchard.
Oh wow, this is good. All right, and here we are.
And now if we come up this way, this is the entrance.
Oh,
And
wow.
I created this little seat here to kind of be like the overseer spot, so you can sit on it and just look at everything in the area.
That is so good.
And each of the rooms is actually a themed room from different characters in the movie.
All right, so yeah, take us through, and let's see which character's which.
Sure. So this first one here on the right is going to be the same spirits that we saw on the bridge. And then I have one of the other residents of the building. She is exclaiming to make sure that that all the residents are taken care of.
Oh my gosh! Wow!
The room to the left, which I really love how this design turned out. I cannot take credit, of course, for this design. I did not make it, but these are the infamous turnip characters that we
yeah,
see
the
with
radish spirit. Yeah.
Exactly, the radish spirit. Thank you. We see her in the elevator with the radish spirit.
That's right.
So
yeah.
how could I not pay homage to him with that?
Wow! Look at that, guys. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Get a nice look at the radish spirit there. Yes, this is looking so nice. And then, of course, we got a little baths right there. Okay, so where to next?
So next we're gonna come back into the back right room. I'm gonna save the best for last.
Okay.
And this is the ducks. My personal favorite.
You know, I always liked seeing them from they were mostly in the background, but it was just nice to see them. They were like a palate cleanser during the movie, I guess. Oh wow, this is nice. Alright, let's zoom in on that detail as well. Pardon me, there we go. And oh, I can't even see it because of the dang tree. Alright. There we
Sorry
go.
about that. The sound cut out for a second there. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, I think it might have been on my end, but no, you're totally good. But yeah, so these ducks are definitely my favorite.
Yeah, I do like their addition in here. This is really cool.
Thank you. And my favorite room for last is, of course, No Face. And I will actually step out of the room so you can get a better look.
Okay, wow, yeah. Yeah, look at that. You've got No Face, all of the food from, you know, if you've seen the movie, you remember that one scene where No Face is just chilling in the bathhouse like, hey, feed me everything that you have. So, yeah. Look at all this. You got different plates of food, the baths, and the nice little trees in the, well, not trees, the plants over there in the background too look good. Let's see if we can get a nice zoom in on No Face there. So there he is. Good old No Face, terrorizing the bathhouse.
I tried to find a little picture of gold, but unfortunately no luck on that one. So for now it'll just stay as is. But I think it's all right.
Wow. Oh my goodness. It still looks very, very good.
Thank you so much.
Oh wow. So I want to ask because like I have a few of my own, but what was your favorite scene from Spirited Away? And this same question goes out to everyone who's watching the stream right now. What was your favorite scene from Spirited Away if you saw the movie? All right. So Sam, what about you? What's yours?
Um, you know, when I think my favorite scene is actually when Chihiro meets with oh, what's his name? It's the man that has lots of legs, arms, lots of arms.
Ah, yeah, the Boiler Man. I forgot
Yeah.
his actual name.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either, but he helps her, and I think the scene where she finishes her day of work and she's just so exhausted, and she comes down to him, and he covers her with a blanket, and the soot sprites take her clothes and sort of like hide them and keep them away. I think that's probably my favorite scene.
Okay, wow, yeah, I remember that one. That gave me flashbacks. Ah, and I think, let's see, I think I have two different scenes that I really loved. The first one, and this is super random, the first one is when Chihiro's first going down the steps after making it past the bridge. And it's that really steep set of like a whole bunch of steps. And like she's, walking down the stairs gingerly, and then out of nowhere, one of them snaps. And
Oh,
every time, I don't care. Every single time I watch that scene, I get startled. So, for that reason alone, I just love that scene. And then my other favorite scene is when Chihiro is helping that river spirit get clean.
oh yes.
Like that one was a really, really powerful one because you're seeing all of the different types of pollution inside the river just coming out, and like bikes, and I think there was like a refrigerator or something.
Yeah.
It was wild, and I just really loved that scene. That was one of my favorites.
That is a really good one. And I think it also goes to show like her perseverance and how she wasn't going to give up even though they gave her what seemed like an impossible task.
Exactly. Like it's a really inspiring movie, like 100%.
Yeah.
All right, so let me just quickly check the chat. All right, so Gertie Plays, welcome to the stream. And from what I saw, I think that the feedback might still be there, unfortunately. If it is, guys, let me know. If it's not, awesome. But guys, if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, which I know I am, definitely hit that like button because that'll show that you really do care for this awesome island that we've been able to see so far. And oh my gosh, I can't. It's just, I love Spirited Away. Like I love this movie so much, and the fact that you have an island themed on Spirited Away is just, it's top notch. It really is. I cannot understate that. Like, it's so good, Sam.
Thank you. And I actually have one more section of my island, but it's actually funny enough not Spirited Away themed.
Okay.
I ran out of ideas. But I decided Alice in Wonderland is actually also one of my favorite Disney movies.
Ooh.
So I decided to do a little section for that. And if you'd like, we can head on down that way.
Yeah, let's make our way over.
And Danny said that the Soot Sprites having Chihiro put the coal in the fire is one of his favorites.
Oh yes, that's a good
It's a
one too.
great one.
I think that was right at the very beginning of the movie.
Yeah. So we're taking a little cheap path this way, because I want to get you to the start. And Lilac Beetle said that the one scene when Chihiro's flying on Haku's back is her favorite.
Oh yeah, that's a touching moment right there.
Definitely. And so what I wanted to do with this transition was, because we have the marketplace in the background, I didn't want to take away from that. So that's why I had the bridge and the river to sort of separate the sections.
Right.
And I really tried to go all out for this area for Alice in Wonderland to show that it is different and it's a different theme.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
I've been working on collecting the models of the butterflies as well. And I figured what a better, what a great place to add those.
Then right in here, yeah. This is good. Yeah, having the different butterflies really adds to the aesthetic for sure.
And I thought because of how everything is larger in the show, in the movie, that it would help that way as well.
'Cause,
And
like,
then,
oh wow. Got the doorknob right there. Oh my goodness. We're all mad here.
isn't that great?
Let's take a look at all these really quick. Let's just give them some time. So we
Please,
got
yeah.
Painting Roses Red. You're Late. We got the Mad Hatter's cap right there. Ah, this is nice. All right, so let's keep on. Oh yeah, wow, the pocket watch. I didn't even really notice that. Yeah, the pocket watch right there from the rabbit.
Yeah, and the book as well, to represent, because she's reading when she falls asleep and falls into the land, to Alice in Wonderland. So, or well, Wonderland, I guess.
That's right. Yeah,
So,
those
and
details
then
again.
you can go right ahead in front of me,
All right.
and that's like the rabbit hole.
We've fallen into the rabbit hole, everyone. We are now in Wonderland. That is, goodness gracious, the details, the details. See, like I'm a very like detail-oriented person. Like I like seeing these kinds of things, and you're blowing it away. You're absolutely blowing it away.
Thank you. And I definitely had a lot of fun with this area with the blue caterpillar and changing everything to make it the color blue. And I also added the emperor butterfly, because of I think it's the emperor butterfly. It might not be, but whichever butterfly that is, the blue one. I don't know bugs. It's just super blue and bright, and I thought, well, that looks exactly like how he does as a caterpillar, so why not? Or
Right.
when he turns into a butterfly at the end.
Yeah, that is a good point. I like this. I like this.
Thank you. And I liked adding just little sections of different things that, I mean, they may not necessarily move, or like you can't really do much with them, but having them there made it more fun for me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it like I said before, it adds to the aesthetic, and it's really good. And so we can sit down here, actually. Yeah, these little mushrooms here. I keep forgetting that I can sit on these sometimes.
yeah. I did my best to keep with aesthetics.
All right, little globe over there. Spinning the globe.
Round and round we go. And then I added lots of books, because since the movie is started with Alice and her sister reading, I figured why not add some more detail for that. And then some people may not know, but we were talking about details. So this design here, with the glasses, in one of the scenes in Alice in Wonderland, while she's walking through the forest trying to find the white rabbit, she ends up picking up the glasses and puts them on, and it makes the little face. So I really loved that scene, because it was really funny having her having an animal basically on her face.
Yeah, that's wild. Wow. I would have never thought about that. I would have. And the word of the day, folks, is details.
Yes.
And quickly, we just checked the chat. So Naminsky, welcome to the stream. And yes, this island is perfect. I agree with you. And Lilac Beetle, I also agree. This island is absolutely gorgeous. And Danny, same here. This island is fantastic. So, yeah, like you did a fantastic job with this. And from what we've seen so far, Sam, like it's awesome.
So much. And to add a little bit more, there are actually a few more spots right past the maze.
Okay.
But I've got two little more sections, so if you want to go up towards do not disturb the tiny flowers. So it says, so it's do not disturb tiny flowers or dreaming, which was meant to kind of show, because these, the little creatures in front, I believe they're called Mome sprites, Mome, I think is what they're called. In the film, is I'm not totally sure, but they were in the film, and there was a sign that said "Do not disturb."
Mm-hmm.
So, and they're so cute.
They're cute. This is good. I swear, like there are times where, like, I think I need to up my island crafting game, because like my island is pretty basic. It's pretty simple. Like there aren't too many like niche details when it comes to the island. Like mostly because it's not even themed. But
well, yeah, that would kind of help.
Yeah, definitely would. But yeah, I like what you've done here. I like this. All right, so let's keep on going. We got this little plant over here. Touching the plant. All right, cool.
I wish I had done that. I might probably still try to do is make the maze a little more interactive with items. But other than like the lamps that you can turn on and off, but you know, that can be a future me problem.
Yeah, I look forward to see what you do with that.
And this next section, I decided to do a couple of different things. So I did Painting the Roses Red, because that's one of the biggest songs in the film. And so I've got the white roses, of course, and then red ones to seem as if they are currently being painted.
Right.
And up this way is a chessboard. So this is a little closer towards the film with the what do they call it? The live action film, where they have a chess match with like real characters and people, like, things like that. So I wanted to make this one a little more similar to that, because they just have the I think croquet in the animated. I don't recall a chess game being there. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I have Alice and the Mad Hatter, because they really are always on the same side, as often as I come across it. And then I actually did the Cheshire Cat and the Queen, because I didn't feel like the rabbit fit here, and I didn't want to add the king because I put him in a different area.
Ooh.
So ultimately I decided to do the Cheshire Cat, because he kind of seems like he's going to be scheming and evil at first, even though he ends up turning and staying with Alice.
Right.
Because he's mischievous, you know,
Yeah.
that's the whole point of a Cheshire Cat.
Exactly. You never really know what he's up to. He's like, is he gonna be my friend, or is he gonna stab me in the back? We'll find
Exactly. Yeah, next on. And then straight this way, I have the Mad Hatter's Tea Party.
Look at this.
Now, unfortunately, you can't go the whole way around because I didn't quite make it big enough to allow space to go through.
Ah.
But you can sit, which is on some of the seats, which is fun. Space permitting.
Yeah, look at that. That is cool.
Cute. This one was a lot of fun to put together. I actually redid this, I think, 3 or 4 times before I was finally happy with it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now, 3 or 4 times. So, like, how long do you think it took you, like, time-wise?
Hours.
A few hours?
A couple of hours.
A couple hours. Okay.
Yeah, because I got the flooring down first, and then I went back and added the different little patches of designs after the fact. But having to redo the tables was kind of a pain because not everything sits on the tables
Perfectly.
in the right spot.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, which is also why the attention to detail is as it is, I think.
I resonate with that. All right, so
And then over here I actually have the croquet game. Um, so I thought this would be a lot of fun to have, because I also made it a little photo op area. So if you go back behind here where I am, it's a photo opportunity. You can become one of the queen's cards.
I am a minion. Look at me. Oh, I do like this. And we've got
And
the
that's
king
also why I put the king over here for that reason as well. Um, and then, if you recall from the movie, they used flamingos as the croquet sticks.
Yes, they did.
So I collect a few of those to show. And then this little green ball over here was actually to represent the hedgehog that they used as the ball.
Wow. Flashbacks. Like I haven't seen that movie in a while, so like
Yeah.
it's just like neurons are firing like, hey, you remember this thing? Like, oh wow.
And then
this
there's-
is cool.
I had a lot of fun doing that one.
I'm sure.
And then if we actually come back down towards the center, I did two things on my beach. So this first one, I guess it's a little morbid, but it's when there's Tweedledee and Tweedledum tell a story of the walrus and the cook, and they eat the oysters. Well, the walrus eats the oysters
Yep.
out of the ocean.
Oh man, and this one I actually do have a little bit of a connection to. Fun fact: when I was back at university, I was in theater, and we had Alice Through the Looking Glass, and that was the first production I was a part of, and I was the walrus. So yeah, I do like that we have this little section here. This is cool.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
And then
And
Tweedledum, this is good.
I did one more little area down this way. So initially I was going to have the maze open up onto the beach on this side, but then I decided against that, so that it would just be able to remain a maze collective and people couldn't cheat.
Right.
But this area here, again, this was a very specific, I did this area specifically because it was towards the beginning of the film, so I'll probably end up moving it at one point anyway, but this area was with the dodo, the lizard, and there were a bunch of other fish and clams and all kinds of stuff that were dancing and singing around a rock as the tide was coming in. And the dodo bird was smoking a pipe and had some sort of fire or flame next to him or something like that, and I couldn't find like a pipe, so I figured the burning leaf pile would work.
I say it sells it. It definitely goes.
Yeah.
It works.
So and this is right at the beginning of the movie after she cries basically and goes through the door, because she ends up dancing with them. But I wanted to sort of, because I have Alice in a couple of other places, I wanted to just make this more towards the the background characters. So
I like it.
thank you. And of course my cherry. My cherry dog over there. And of course we got Cap'n. I love Cherry.
Shout outs to the captain. Always
Oh,
taking us
yeah.
places. Yeah, so like you have put so much time into your island, Sam. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I looked at the hours actually the other day, and it was like 500 and something hours, and I was like, that's a lot. And then a mutual friend, Danny, he's like, oh yeah, 600 and something, and I was like, oh man. And just as a fun little thing, so I have over here, it's a giveaway area, so I like to host events on my island when I get too much stuff. And I collect it all here, and then I post on AC Fan, the app, and I let people just come and take whatever, and they a lot of people are really generous and they'll leave tips and all kinds of stuff like that. But even when some people don't, I'm like, please just take the stuff. I don't want it anymore. Um, and then up this way will be all of the houses, which painstakingly I had to sort of count where to put them in a proper way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dedication.
Yeah, and I wanted them all to have their own little like gardens or areas like that because it just seemed more fun that way, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely
And
adds
then
something to it.
yeah. This is my house.
Ooh.
This is my main house. I do have a secondary account, but I am still working on her house, so probably won't see that one today. But
Okay. And we do have Danny saying, let's see the house, so here you go, bro.
and Danny, I made sure to add the hamster in my main room just for you. Danny gave me the hamster, so I actually just recently got a hamster last month, and so he got this little cage for me so that I could have one in game too.
That's nice.
Yeah, so it's such a cute thing, and so this is just my main room. It's a little bit of a work in progress, but it's very functional, especially with I've got the workbench and the cooking station and a dresser, well, like a wardrobe, so that I can sort of do all of my main needs in the first room.
Right. That's convenient.
And I redid. I was really actually excited to show you this room over here. So I redid this room.
All right,
It's
let's take a
my
look.
my ocean room.
Ocean room. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh. Oh, yeah, this is nice. All of the fishies. Look at this. Like, wow.
And I, of course, had to add the trophy from one of the tournaments or something that we did.
Oh, yeah, there we go. And then, oh my gosh, wow. Like, where did you get the, like this little vase over here in the back? Because this looks nice.
I got that from Nook's Cranny. A couple days ago, actually.
Okay, nice. Yeah, because like
Yeah.
I've never seen, or maybe I have, but I just didn't pick it up. But this one looks good. I like this.
Cute. This one was fun to put together. It's a little bit smaller than the other rooms, so it was a little bit harder. But I figured, what's oceany and blue that I can put in the room? And when I got that vase, I added it, and I thought it was kind of fun.
It definitely works.
Yeah.
Because it gives me like it's reminding me of like different types of like ocean motifs that other people have gone with, where they'd have like a vase and then there'd be like maybe an octopus like inside of it or something. Like I've seen people like draw those kinds of things and design that. So like I think it definitely works. And we got a little is that a goldfish in there? Yeah, that's a goldfish.
It's a goldfish. I was so excited when I got the goldfish. It's one of my favorite designed animals in the game because it comes in a fishbowl.
Like it I think there was a time where I think it was back in Animal Crossing for the GameCube where I was like, I'm gonna collect a whole bunch of goldfish and put them in my rooms, and I did that, and I had like 3 rooms filled with goldfish. It was stupid, but I accomplished it.
So cute! Oh my god! I love that.
Back in the good old days, I suppose.
Beautiful.
All right, so where are we off to next? This back room here?
Yes, please.
All right.
So this back room, I really love the Imperial dining room set, or well, the Imperial bedroom and dining room set. So I decided to combine a little bit and add pieces of both. And I added some elements to this one recently as well. So the kimono stands and a lot of the art. So I somehow collected multiple pieces, and some of them might be fake as well. To be honest, I don't remember. But I collected a lot of double pieces of art that I already had in my museum. So I added, I think, 2 or 3 pieces in here from that.
It looks good. Like I definitely like all of this here. Like
Thank you.
and the color scheme is really good too.
Yeah, I really love the red. And I added the throwback gothic mirror here so that I could change my hair whenever I needed to in game,
Nice.
like you would in a normal like bedroom setting, I guess.
Of course.
So yeah, so just a fun little room so that I could use up furniture that I really liked.
Yeah, it looks good. And I really do like this little fish picture up here. This fish painting.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
random and kind of strange, and that's why I like it.
Yeah. This room had an interesting aesthetic collection, I think.
Like, oh, this is good. And hold on, you have different wallpapers on here. Is that a DLC thing, or is that just a thing that I forgot about that's built into Animal Crossing?
That was a wallpaper that I got from the game already. It was just one that I got probably from, I think, Sahara.
Okay.
And I was able to, it came up, so I used it because it was red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, what about the wallpapers in here? Like you have like the cityscape right here, and then you have like, I think, was this a coffee shop?
It is, yes, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it's a coffee shop. So, I don't know if you know, but on Harv's Island, you can create little stations. You spend, I think it's 100,000 bells, and you pay the bells to the little gyroid, and then you get different characters, NPCs, and one of them is Sahara. There's also Tortimer, and then Red is there too, so you can get art and statues. And the one of the days I went, and Sahara actually had this coffee shop wall in her selection and available, so I decided to get that and use it as an accent. The night, so the other part of the wall is called it's like a night cityscape or something like that. That was just one that I got from one of my shops.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it was great.
I forgot that you can do accent walls. I thought that was like a DLC thing for some reason. I kind of just I haven't been designing my own house for a while, so.
No, you're okay. So it was actually Danny and Bree were the ones that had told me about Harv's Island and the upgrades with that. So if they hadn't told me, I wouldn't have known about being able to get more art from Red and being able to do a lot of the stuff, to be honest, that I've done.
Well, then definitely shout outs to Danny and Bree for being super awesome and, providing all that info.
Very much so, yes. And then there's one more room on this floor that we have yet to visit, but it is my favorite room out of all of them.
All right.
So this room, I actually first created the room when I was playing it on the DS. I was playing Animal Crossing on the DS. This is my green room.
Ooh. Yes, very green indeed.
I really love plants. And it's funny, my favorite color is purple, yet none of the rooms in this house are purple.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. But I happened to, honestly, I had a lot of green items, and I said, you know what, why don't I designate a room to that? But I also had a lot of things that needed a certain aesthetic placement, so some of the art pieces as well. And then, of course, I chose the specific dresses to represent, different collections of dresses that I've gotten over long periods of time from doing, what do they call them? Different events on other people's islands.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it should be able to work, but if you press A and tap forward, you might be able to tap the marimba drum thing. I don't know if it'll work.
Oh, yep, it's working.
Good, okay.
See, I didn't even know you could do actions while in a cramped space. That's new. Learning new things with Animal
Crossing. Turn the humidifier on and off too.
Yeah, this is
Just
nice.
little things.
like this room. I do like your green room.
Thank you. It's very aesthetically appealing to me.
Yeah, and you've got like oh, and the plants on the wall are a nice touch too.
Thanks.
Yeah.
The ones towards the front are coconut wall hangers, so you actually make those out of coconuts in game.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crafting recipe.
There you go. I have actually never crafted those before, so I might give that a try.
Definitely. And I'm pretty sure you need, I think it's coconut, not to be funny, I think it's coconuts and grass pieces
Mhm.
to add in to make them, which I think is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'll give that a try. All right, so where to next? Upstairs or downstairs?
Feel like we should do downstairs because it's I don't know. I like the upstairs better because the downstairs still a little bit of a work in progress, but it's definitely more finished than it was.
Okay. Then let's see what we got. Oh, yes. Yeah, I remember this room. Yeah, your autumn room.
Yes. I really love autumn.
Oh, this is cool. I really like this, like the fact that you have the instruments in here and also the little case of plants. This is cool.
Yes. Well, and the flower case was so big. I had it in my upstairs room, the first floor, but it kind of took up too much space. So I figured, why don't I put it in the room that I have more flowers and plants and things set up.
Yeah, it definitely fits. I
So,
mean, literally and aesthetically.
yeah. And I added that's one of the tea cozies. I think it's one of the mom's tea cozies. I tried to start adding more of the mom items as well because I just had them sitting in my storage and I was like, well, that's no fun. So the embroidery that's on the wall above the piano and the one that's above the harp is also mom's embroideries as well.
Oh, that's a good touch. I did the same thing. I have most of those mom items in storage. Like, I think I
Yeah.
have mom's cushion and I think like the little knitted puppy thing. I
Oh,
think
yes.
those are the only ones that I actually have on display in my house.
Yeah. I have tissue boxes and cushions, the dogs, and those embroideries, but the embroidery I think is the only one I have out right now.
Okay.
For space purposes. So,
Yeah, and it looks good.
thank you.
Let me
It's
check.
hard finding items that fit to the color scheme, but I'm working on it.
Oh, and I see you have a little cancer table in here. That thing is sneaky. Like, I would not have noticed that that's what it was unless I like really looked at it.
Uh, I added that table because I liked the gold accent compared to the brown floor.
It's a good touch.
Thank you.
All right, so very awesome room. And yo, to anyone who's watching right now, if you are enjoying Sam's awesome island, her awesome house, show her some love by hitting that like button. It really does help out. All right, so on to the upstairs. All right, so here we are upstairs.
This room I had started, and Danny had definitely helped with some inspiration. His arcade room is absolutely phenomenal, and he actually gave me the pinball machine as well. So definitely, I've had some great inspiration from between conversations with Danny and Bree helping me figure out my island as I've been working through it, and it's just been a lot of fun playing Animal Crossing with you guys. So.
Yeah, it's been a good time. And I need to start playing a lot more Animal Crossing, because I've been playing recently kind of on and off every now and then, specifically for a video that I'll be coming out with a bit later on. It's going to take some time because I kind of have to do things without time traveling. Just my choice, that's all. But that's going to be a little while in the future, but it's coming. But yeah, I do need to play the game a lot more because there's like a few things I want to do with my house still. I still want to collect like all of the KK songs.
Oh
I,
yes.
Cause like I think I showed it off a long time ago. I have like my upstairs in my house is just on the walls is purely KK albums. So like, and it's like I think most of them. I think it's like 90% of KK's albums, except for the ones that I don't think I can order again because they're like the secret ones. So
Oh wow.
yeah.
Well, that's really cool.
So like yeah, I wanna finish that thing up because like they added more music in the DLC. Well, not recently, but in the newest DLC they added more. So I wanna get those as well.
Yeah. Wow. That's really cool.
Well, thank you.
I've been also working on collecting the KK songs. But there's so many. I mean, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like 97 something songs.
And hey, if you ever need any KK songs, let me know. If I find something, I'll send it your way.
Thank you very much. I will definitely take you up on that.
Absolutely.
Um, this is if you look up on the shelves towards the front of the wall, the blue shelves and the black shelves, towards the front door,
Yeah.
those are also Imperial furniture designs.
Oh. And I'm guessing you customized it?
Color wise, yes.
Okay.
I enjoyed. I'm pretty sure I was able to customize those. And I liked doing, as much as I am for things to be like not the same per se. I liked doing different colors. That's why this room has a little bit of everything. I think, color wise.
Yeah, it does.
Which I know not everybody likes that, but I've enjoyed making this room as it is. So
And I think you did a good job with it.
thank you. Thank you very much.
And there's so many different. I have actually not seen the crane game before. Like I have not seen it in game before. This is. I need one.
If you watch it, so if you click it and then watch it, it'll pick up a bear.
Oh! It's doing it. It's doing the moves. So you can get it from that side there. Ah,
And it
it tried. Keeping it
Oh, man.
authentic. You never
Yeah.
really win those crane games.
No, it's very disappointing.
So true. And oh, Danny's asking about the Big Money Gamble Fest. Okay, so context. So the Big Money Gamble Fest is the name of a thing that an event I will potentially be having on my island. It was supposed to happen 2 years ago, and it's essentially we're just gonna like play a game. People get prizes and stuff, and I don't want to go too deep into it yet because I may at some point have it open for viewers to join in on. So a bit more info at that, a bit more info about that later on. But yes, Danny, I do remember that it's supposed to happen. I didn't forget. But yeah, we have seen a lot of your island, and your house looks awesome too. You've really put in a lot of effort when it comes to designing, and I just want to give you props for that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot. It's definitely been a comfort to be able to work on my island as much as I have, to get breaks from school and homework and all that good stuff. So.
Yeah, and Animal Crossing is that kind of game where you can just, it allows you to sit back, relax, do something a little bit less stressful than, living life. So,
Definitely.
yeah.
And this way is just the rest of the houses, and it'll take us back towards the campsite and the shops as well.
All right.
And the only other area that you haven't actually seen yet is just going to be this back area, where I put some of the fish models, and I made, I sort of did like a ship, like a fishing and ship and cruise and all that kind of stuff, lighthouse.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Nice ship in the bottle. You've got this anchor here. I don't think I've seen the anchor before, so that's cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember where I got that.
Somewhere.
So, yeah, I really don't remember where I got that. So yeah, and then I just did some cute little seating and just for beach watching, fish watching, I guess. Whale watching? That's what they call it. Whale watching.
Whale watching.
There we go.
Fish
Wow, it
watching's
took me
cool too.
3 tries to get that. Yeah, yeah, Danny, you're right. Stuff. He said stuff.
Stuff and things.
That's great. So yeah, so that is my island.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
And of course, since I'm here, there we go. Yeah. All right. And had to do it. Okay. So yeah, Sam, I want to say thank you so much for letting us have an awesome, fun, fantastic, spiritual, and wonderlandish tour of your island. I tried to go for puns, none of them worked. Anyway, I really did have a lot of fun going across your island and checking out how awesomely you designed everything. So, thank you so much.
I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to share my island like this.
It was a good time. And oh, we have this little workshop area over here. Do you want to just quickly explain about this part?
Oh yeah. So because I have the second character and she's still like a really new character. I haven't done a whole lot of development wise. I made sure to put lots of supplies so that whenever I needed something, I could just grab it from here instead of having to switch characters.
Right, that makes it much easier. Yeah, it's good to think ahead like that.
And convenient.
Definitely.
All about that. So yeah.
And here we are at the front. Actually, hold on. Is this a manhole cover?
Yes.
And how did you can customize those?
You can customize them, and they come in several different designs. I believe there's 4 or 5 designs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Learning things about Animal Crossing New Horizons in 2022.
Hey, sometimes that's how you gotta go.
Yeah. And let me just quickly check the chat. So Lilac Beetle is saying, yeah, thank you for showing us your island. It's amazing. And thank you for being here, Lilac Beetle. And
Yes, thank you.
and Danny's, of course, telling Lilac Beetle to get Animal Crossing. And yes, I agree. Do it. Get the game. Join the cult. I mean, the fun group of people who just like to build things on their islands. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
100%.
Not paying our overlord Tom Nook. No, that's not what it's all about.
Nope, not at all. Not in debt to a raccoon or anything.
Nah, couldn't be. So, guys, I think that's gonna bring us to the end of. I think that's gonna bring us to the end of the stream. It's actually been a shorter stream than usual. Usually we would be going on for like 3 hours or something like that, but
Right.
even then, yeah. But even then, like even though it was just like an hour or so, this has been a lot of fun. We jam-packed a whole bunch of content into it, and guys, I hope you'll share this video with your friends and anyone you know who loves Animal Crossing or Spirited Away or Alice in Wonderland or really good design, because this is a great island. I cannot stop saying it enough.
Wow. It's very humbling. Because I always wanted to be someone who, I was always wanting to be someone who had an island that other people wanted to share with others. So this is just really cool for me. So thank you.
Of course, absolutely. So let me just quickly set up the camera here, and we'll take a nice little picture. And there we go. We'll do a post, like whatever reaction you want to use. We'll do that. Yeah, get rid of that really quick. All right, so thank you everyone for being here, for checking out the stream, enjoying yourselves, and I really hope you did. And if you did, hit that like button. And also, if you like Animal Crossing, you like gaming in general, consider subscribing to the channel. We've got awesome content coming to you every single week, and also streams every Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern time, so tune in for those. And also, if you want to get more information on those streams and what's going to be happening, check me out on Twitter, DJ Raviesta. The link should be in the description, and you can find out what I'll be streaming next Saturday. But for now, guys, again, Sam, thank you so much. It's been an absolute joy. And anything that you wanna say before we go?
No, I really appreciate again you letting me on your stream, and thank you for wanting to tour my island.
Of course, absolutely. I had to, like, after getting to visit it, you know, a while back. I was like, yeah, I have to have this on stream, and people need to see it. So it was inevitable. But guys, that's gonna be it for me. Wait, let me say it properly, because I know one of my friends is gonna get me on this. Guys, I'm DJ Raviesta. That's gonna be it for me. I will catch you guys later. And remember, the rhinos are watching. Good night.